Hello, I hope you're well. I will talk to you about Dehancer today, which is a film emulation plugin. If I look down, I have my notes. And it's a photo plugin for Lightroom, Photoshop, Capture One, and Affinity Photo. And it can also come as a video plugin for DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, and Premiere Pro, and After Effects. And they have also an iOS app. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going through show you how the software works and what are the choices. I will show you edit with you one of the photos, and then I will show you some sample photos before and after for a color film emulation and a black and white. Just to be transparent, the company contacted me and asked me for an honest review, and they also can offer like 10% discount using a Argirios photo, which you can see below in the description. So I think that's all. Just to also to clarify, uh, this will be exactly the same like the previous videos, just the subject will be affected a little by what I told you. Anything else should be as usual. Let's go and start, and we'll go, as I say, from some tutorial, sample photos, closing comments and suggestion. See you in a minute. To reach this stage, I assume that you have already installed the plugin, and to do that you can go to the website of Dehancer and you can follow the instructions there to download the files. And inside the zip file there are full details on how to install it, and I think it's quite straightforward. And then if you follow this one, and it comes with for 2 weeks trial, so I think I suggest to you to try first 2 weeks, and if it is for you, then buy it. I'm using this. I have this license still at my first 2 week trial, and then you go to filter, Dehancer Film, and it takes a second, and it comes here. So this is my last edit. So just ignore it. Let's give you like a tour around what you can see here. So you can have different films, and film time. It can be like favorites, color negative, motion picture, color positive, black and white, instant, exotic, and cross. And then this one side. And also you can have some presets like saved that you can use again. And you can also hide or not hide this one. And there are some settings. And also there is like you can cancel some of your actions. And then I think here is like highlights, and there is also or when some highlights there, and this is like a histogram, and you can also go like to full zoom or 1:1, and also here you can see the changes that's affected before and after, and that's quite useful. And on this side, I think the source is to do some basic editing, but for me I tried to cover this before here. And then it's like different settings, but I will not go through all. I will just go through the ones I will use mostly. And also I will go through, how can I say, I will also mention some that I think is worth mention. So to start with this one, I already play a little around, and I will go to something more come closer to my taste. And so I'm going to films, color positive, and I will select Kodak Chrome. Sorry, I have to yeah, this is the clipping we say before, but I don't want it. So if you start from here, the original image was something like that, and then we add the Kodak Chrome effect, and it's like that. This is in general, the Kodak Chrome, it was like a filter I was enjoying in other software, and I'm happy that this here. And I like how can I say, I like the effect it has on the color, like a pastel, if this is the correct English word. You can see this like in the red and in the green. So this is like the first point. And then the things I'm going to change is like, yeah, it's already there. I don't know if we can. Yeah, you can see the effect of the vignette. So there is a vignette which I quite like. And then the thing that I find quite interesting and is this one. Oh, so you can even see like, this is the original, and this is the Kodak Chrome effect. but quite like also the print effect. And if you go here, it's like in full, it's 100%. This is the saturation. So for me, I quite like, and here also you can have like different print papers, and I think it mimics like how it look in different papers or different print profiles. But for me, and I think on the manual it says for photos, it should usually use like Kodak and Dura glossy paper. So it like mimics how it will be printed on this paper, and it has an interesting effect, and that's what for me it's a winning point. But I will not keep it to 100. For my taste, it's something like desaturated to 85 or something like that. And this is like for me, okay, this is for me the steps I will follow, like selecting the film, then adding the vignette, and adding the print. You can also add grain. Yes, you can see the effect of grain, but I'm not sure if I will keep it, in my current like workflow, and has a lot of settings here. And also, which maybe some people like, it's like a film damage, and you can have like dust, hair, scratches, but maybe this is not too strong. So if we go like stronger, I'm just exaggerating now. Yeah. Because in another case I felt it was okay amount. Yes, you can now see the scratches, the effect of scratches, and you can have different patterns, and you can also have like hair enabled, but I'm exaggerating, and dust. So some people might like it. You can see it like here after and before. And okay, I think that's all. So for me, as I say, vignette, print, and that's how the film will look before and after. And then you can just click open, and comes in your like the effect here. And as you say, this was before, and this is after. And this is then we can save the file, and we can also try a black and white one. So again, filter, Dehancer Film, and then we go and select the black and white films. And my favorites will be something like maybe either Neopan or Ilford HP. And again, you can see like the effect of vignetting. I don't know if the grain will work better here. Yeah, it's not bad, but still I have to think how to use the grain. And I think we're done, and then we can go okay. So now I will go and show you some example of photos just to see the effect in different photos, and be back to you with that one. So let's go to what's I think the most interesting part. I will show you the before and after of the photos, and I use for all the color the Kodachrome 64 experimental, like I showed you on the video before. And the print profile will be again the Kodak Endura glossy paper with saturation 80%. So this is like a scene I'm from Thessaloniki, and this is like the scene here this morning. It was like a bike, and on purpose I wanted to show you some photos with blue element, because I think the Kodachrome always is this type of colors can be seen more obviously. So you can see this, and this was like the kind of thing I was always thinking how to do this effect on the photos, and I wasn't so happy before, and I don't know how I would use it in the future, but at least for today I'm happy for that one. Again, it's like in the in the beach, close the seaside actually, not beach. Similar effect. This is like because they have some coffee places which are like on the boats, and one is like a pirate theme. And again, you can see how strong is the effect. And except blue, I think always it comes in the effect of chrome in also kind of reddish, and gives like the muted tone here, which some I'm really like. And a closer one. Oh, sorry, I think it's a different. Yeah, the second flag they have. This is a kind of a tree. I don't know why they have it red. I don't know if they're going to cut it or something like that. But I was thinking again might work on this blue, and you can see the effect. Yeah, this one, another one. This kind of different effect on the blue, but again I'm happy with it. This is like it's called White Tower, and it's like one of the landmarks of the city. I was curious for this one because it was so bright red and how it would work. And again, same kind of the same effect we've seen before. Okay, now we go to the black and white, and I use again Ilford HP5 Plus 400 as a black and white film, and print profile again Contact Dura glossy paper with saturation of 80%. And I was expecting it to look like that, and I mean, most of the photos I try to take today, I was having in mind like subjects I will choose to shoot in film, how that's what I had in mind. And also, I think for the HP5 was a plus 400. It was a film I was using in the past. It's like for Valentine's on a shop. Coffee. I like photographing these coffee things. And I think quite work really well here. This was the subject that I was expecting it to work really well, and it actually I wasn't expecting this to come so strong. And this, but I'm really happy with the effect on this one. And also this one, I was expecting it to look nice, and I think it's fine. I think it works really. I think in this case it works much better on black and white, and I think that's all. So let's go for some closing comments now. I will start with this suggestion that I forgot to say before. What I would love to see. I mean, I don't think I will use like the things like the hair or the dust or the scratches, but I would love to see something like this. These are photos I took from with an app called FOMS, FOMZ, and actually I quite like it. It adds this frame in some of their kind. They have kind of cameras inside. I don't know, and this is yeah. I quite like this effect. So I would love to have the choice to add something like that, and maybe also some of the films they have copy mimic like some of the film frames, so you can add it like this, and I think it will give a more like film kind of photo. Yes, that's my only suggestion for improvement to the guys of Dehancer. I come back as I say for my closing comments. So I hope that you really enjoyed this what I show you, and that you maybe consider it as I do. Uh, just the things that I really like is like how easy it is to use it, and it's a part of my workflow. So I used software before like Darktable and some other. I try some other products, but I never actually bought them. And it always like that. I think Darktable it was like I have to use the software in a different way and then possibly come back and off in Elements. Actually, yes. Actually, I'm using Adobe Photoshop Elements, and it wasn't clear when I was speaking to the Hanser that it would work, but it worked. So, and that's great for me because I don't need to buy something more. I can just use it in my current software, and I can just make it a part of my workflow. And as I say, that makes my life much more easier. What else? What I like that it is have quite a nice film collection, and I'm just again referring to my notes. The Ilford HP5, it's something I used before, so it's kind of nice. And also some I think some macros they have, and all of this is just like the first couple of few days I'm playing with it, especially the black and white. Although it sounds simple, I think there are so many colors in black and white, if you understand what I mean. And it always takes time to find the correct. And for me, it's, I don't know, I find so different black and white photos we can have as a result. So I have to go back and play more with that one. And I like the vignetting. I don't know why, but I just like the effect of the vignetting. I don't like the grain most of the times, and even in my film photography, I try to reduce it as much as I can. But when I cannot reduce it in film, I just try to appreciate it. So, the effect of chrome, the Kodak chrome, it was something I wanted to try for years, but I couldn't be so satisfied with the result. So this is working, and I think I might use it more in the future. So I think that's all for today. I'm grateful that the Hunter gave me the opportunity to play with their product. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And I suggest you to try the software. And also, like, if you want to buy it, use my code so you can have 10% discount. I'll be back with you soon with another video. Bye.